So we're in the heart of Kiev in the Podil neighborhood, and this always frustrates me, not only in Ukrainian cities but Eastern European cities, that I want to go over there, right? I want to cross here, but I can't just do it over the surface like you would expect in a big modern city like Kiev. So, interesting thing about urban planning from the Soviets is that they contributed two things to urban planning. They copy-pasted absolutely everything from the Americans in the 1930s and 40s. They won't admit it, but they did. And they said, yes, we will use these standards so we don't have to do the work ourselves. But then they added two things that are uniquely Soviet to urban planning in cities. And this is the first one. The underground passageways underneath intersections like this one. This is peak Soviet planning, sending people underground like rats. This one is really dismal now. Back in the day, in many European and Eastern European and Russian cities, there would be shops, and it was kind of like an attractive place, you know, where you could buy some stuff on your way to the other side of the intersection, right? There are some small shops in this one at the moment. The lights are out because there's a power cut right now here in Kiev. Should be on again in a couple of hours. But yeah, dismal right now. But the only way to get across the intersection underground. Typical Soviet planning. The other thing that is uniquely and irritatingly Soviet is pedestrian barriers, right like this. I'm really happy that here in the Podil neighborhood in Kiev, there are not that many. In other Ukrainian cities I've been to on these trips this year, man, they're everywhere, along all the corners, on all the intersections, keeping pedestrians in line like flocks of sheep, sending them underground through the passageways to get across an intersection. But incredibly, uniquely Soviet. So much metal put into this in the Soviet Union, in Eastern Europe. All this metal fencing to keep pedestrians in line. Luckily, this is not something that many cultures adopted. There have been examples in the West of cities that have done this. I know London used to have a lot of it. They've taken it out, but man, half your life here is spent watching people hacking this system, crawling through the fences, hopping over the fences, young guys, older ladies with shopping, you know, just saying, to hell with this. I gotta go there. I'm not gonna go there, down, over, bump, up to get over there. It's insane, man. Desire lines are right here in cities, and the Soviets did everything to restrict the human desire to find a natural desire line in the urban landscape. So, Russian urban planning, go fuck yourself.